Hello students, now I am going to explain the remaining part of chapter 1 of class 9th chemistry. In my previous video I explained about valency and I told you the definition of valency is the combining capacity of an element. Now see this definition, the valency of an element is the number of hydrogen atoms that will combine with of that element. Main point is that the number of hydrogen atom. The valency of an element is the number of hydrogen atoms that will combine with. For example, one atom of chlorine combines with one hydrogen atom to form hydrogen chloride. Okay, one atom of chlorine combines with one hydrogen atom to form a molecule of hydrogen chloride. So, the valency of chlorine is 1 because only one hydrogen atom is combining with this chlorine. So, the valency of this chlorine is 1. So, see the definition. The valency of an element is the number of hydrogen atoms that will combine with that element. Do you understand? Number of hydrogen atom. Okay, number of hydrogen atom is 1. So, the valency of this particular element is 1. Okay, one more example you see. One more example is one atom of oxygen combines with two atoms of hydrogen. One atom of oxygen combined with two atoms of hydrogen to form a molecule of H2O. So in this you can see how many hydrogen atoms are combining with this oxygen? 2. So the valency of oxygen will be 2. So valency is the combining of the number of hydrogen atoms. Okay, the valency of an element is the number of hydrogen atoms that will combine with. Okay, 2 hydrogen atoms are combining with this oxygen, so the valency of oxygen is 2. One hydrogen atom is combined with this chlorine, so the valency of this chlorine is 1. Okay, one more example you can see in an ammonia molecule, one atom of nitrogen combines with 3 atoms of hydrogen. One atom of nitrogen combines with 3 atoms of hydrogen. So the valency of nitrogen will be 3. Okay, likewise, number of hydrogen atom, the total number of the hydrogen atom will be the valency of that particular elements in which the hydrogen atoms are combined. Okay, in which the hydrogen atoms are combining. Okay, is it clear? Okay, one hydrogen atom is combining with this chlorine, so the valency of chlorine is 1. 2 hydrogen atoms are combining with this oxygen, so valency of oxygen is 2. 3 hydrogen atoms are combining with this nitrogen, so the valency of nitrogen is 3. Okay, one more example you can see in a methane molecule, one carbon atom combines with 4 hydrogen atom. One carbon atom combines with 4 hydrogen atom. So how many hydrogen atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what will be the valency of this carbon? 4. Okay, so according to this definition, these are the examples of valency. Okay, now my next topic is variable valency. Now, variable valency, some elements exhibit more than one valency. They show variable valency. Some elements are there, they exhibit more than one valency. Okay, so they are called variable valency. So what is the reason for this variable valency? So, an atom of an element can sometimes lose more electrons than are present in its valence shell. Okay, in my previous video I told you about the valence shell. Okay, valence shell means the outermost shell of an atom. Outermost shell. Okay, for example, if you take sodium, atomic number is 11. If you make electronic configuration 281, okay, in the first shell 2 electrons will be there, element shell, 8 electrons will be there, and in the last shell, in the third shell, 1 electron will be there. So this shell is called outermost shell or valence shell. So according to this definition, an atom of an element can sometimes lose more electrons than are present in its valence shell. So in some of the cases it can be happened that the electrons, that element is losing the electrons from the outermost shell also and the penultimate shell also. So what do you mean by this penultimate shell? Okay, so see, this one is the first, the last shell is called the outermost shell, and before that shell, okay, this shell is called the penultimate shell. So in some of the cases, some elements are losing the electrons from the outermost shell also, and some electrons they are losing from this penultimate shell also. Okay, so an atom of an element can sometimes lose more electrons than are present in its valence shell. It means that there is a loss of electrons from the penultimate shell also. Okay, sometimes they have to lose the electrons from the penultimate shell also. Therefore such an element is said to exhibit variable valency. So in this type of the case, they show the variable valency, more than one valency. Okay, mostly all the elements are losing the electrons from their outermost shell only, but in some of the cases some elements are losing the electrons from the penultimate shell also, in some of the cases. Okay, so why? To complete their octet rule. Okay, I think all of you know the octet rule. What is octet rule? Octet rule, a rule says that atoms lose, gain or share electrons in order to have full valence shell of 8 electrons. According to this rule says that in your valence shell, it means in your outermost shell, there should be 8 electrons. Okay, by losing the electrons or by gaining the electrons or by sharing the electrons. Okay, they have to attain the stable configuration. Okay, they have to complete their octet by fulfilling 8 electrons in their outermost shell. So this is the octet rule. Okay, so I am explaining about the variable valency is that some elements are losing the electrons from their outermost shell also and the penultimate shell too. So these type of the elements are showing the variable valency. Okay, so if an element exhibits two different positive valencies, then we use the suffix OUS for the lower valency and the suffix IC for the higher valency. OUS for the lower valency and IC for the higher valency. It means that, so one example of SnCl2, okay, SnCl2 and SnCl4. In this example you can see one valency is 2 and the second valency is 4. So I told that for the lower valency the suffix will be used OUS. So the name will be stannous chloride. Stannous chloride. And for the higher valency IC stannic chloride. Okay, so this is one example of the variable valency. Okay, this element exhibit more than one valency. In some of the cases it shows valency 2 and in some of the cases it shows valency 4. So for the lower valency after that word we have to add this OUS, and for the higher valency we have to add IC. Okay, IC. These are the suffix. Okay, so for the lower valency this name is stannous chloride, and for the higher valency the name is stannic chloride. Okay, likewise so many examples are given here. Iron, copper, mercury, lead, tin. They shows the variable valency. Okay, for the lower valency ferrous, and for the higher valency ferric. Okay, for copper also, for lower valency cuprous, and for higher valency cupric. Okay, for mercury also mercurous and mercuric. Okay, for lead plumbous and plumbic, and for tin stannous and stannic. Okay, for lower OUS and for higher IC. Okay, suffix we have to add and we have to write the name of that compound. Okay, so these are about the variable valency. Thank you so much.